Hello there, you're welcome to another interesting edition of my podcast. And today I'm not going to be talking about the African Cup of Nations as there aren't any games at the moment, but the games resume tomorrow with the semi-final games. But tonight I'm going to be talking about the EPL, that's the English Premier League, which was played. Some games were played today. Well, during the weekend we had the FA Cup game, so the EPL resumed today, and games have been played already, and the results have come in thick and fast, and we've had some very surprising or shocking results, and I'll just go ahead and just read out the results we have at the moment. And Arsenal lost to Watford. Bournemouth lost to Crystal Palace at home by 2-0. Burnley defeated Leicester, the defending champions, and Middlesbrough pulled a draw against West Bromwich Albion at home, and Sunderland drew with Tottenham Hotspur, and Swansea and seems to be looking up at the moment since the signing of the new coach, that's Paul Clement, and they won the game by 2-1. And the game of the day for me, which is Liverpool and Chelsea, ended in a 1-1 draw. That was an exciting game to watch, and it's a game that has sort of caught my attention in the last 10 years. And from my perspective, they seems to have established this sort of rivalry, and it's the rivalry that sort of was elevated in 2005 when both teams met at the UEFA Champions League in the semi-finals, where Liverpool won Chelsea and proceeded to the finals, and subsequently in the 2006 and 2007 Champions League, Liverpool repeated the feat again by winning Chelsea on penalties, and by so doing qualified for the finals of that Champions League. But from 2007, 2008 and 2008-2009 respectively, Chelsea were able to pull victories over Liverpool, and I gave those background because from that particular moment, I've watched Chelsea Liverpool's game with keen interest. They seem to have this sort of rivalry. Not forgetting years later when Liverpool lost to Chelsea, and that victory dented the hopes of Liverpool winning the league that year. So a Liverpool-Chelsea game is always an interesting one to watch, and tonight was not an exception. It was a very exciting, high-tempo game which you expect the Liverpool to play, and that's how they began the game. They started the game pressing hard, and they were looking for the victory because they knew that a victory will sort of, close the gap on the table. So Liverpool started the game showing that the main business, and Chelsea were on the back pedal. They restrained to their half for the better part of the first half. However, Chelsea were able to nick a goal in the first half through David Luiz, through a free kick, which was sort of controversial because the referee gave the free kick was not supposed to. With the benefit of technology or hindsight, watching all the angles as analysed on TV today, it was definitely not a free kick, but Simon Mignolet got distracted and he didn't take his right position, and David Luiz blasted the ball into the net, and it was looking like Chelsea were going to pull a fast one on Liverpool. So by the end of the first half, the game ended 1-1. Ended 1-0 rather. And when the second half commenced, the manner in which Liverpool go about pressing Liverpool showed that they really wanted to equalize and possibly win the game. And Of course, former Newcastle man, Gigi Wijnaldum, was able to score an equaliser via an header that brought both teams on level terms. And it seemed that Chelsea Liverpool were going to probably come back and probably get an additional goal to win the game. But along the line, Chelsea pressed on in one of their counter-attack moves, and Diego Costa got brought down in the box, thereby giving Chelsea a penalty. And you would have thought that was the end of it for Liverpool. However, Simon Mignolet made up for his first half blunder by saving the penalty. So the game continued with Chelsea and with Liverpool pressing on, looking for that winning goal, and eventually they brought on their star player. In my opinion, is the best player for Liverpool at the moment. Apparently, it was said that Liverpool sent a private jet to go pick up Sadio Mane ahead of tonight's game. Of course, it started from the bench and he came on later on, and we saw flashes of why they had to get him on, because he made some little impact. Though the time he came on was probably too short for him to make this sort of impact, but we still felt his presence, and the game ended 1-1. So where does that leave us as it is at the moment? Chelsea are, about 9 points. They're about 9 points clear of the next team, which is Tottenham, and so Chelsea are on the driving seat at the moment. They're still top, and with the result as well, leaves Liverpool dropping to the 4th position, with Arsenal, despite losing tonight's game, are on the 3rd position. So they're on the same. Arsenal and Tottenham are on the same points with 47 points each. So the Premier League games is heating up. It's getting that point whereby every result matters. And I need to mention this, that I'm quite delighted for Swansea. The result tonight has taken them quite above relegation. They're not all that safe yet. They're not safe yet. So, but they need to keep getting a result like this to see if they can survive the relegation battle. And for Leicester, I think they need to watch it, because right now they are 16th on the log and they're just probably about 2 or 3 points shy of relegation. So I think Leicester needs to begin to get some decent results. It's not looking good for them at the moment. Tomorrow, their games, the rest of the EPL games will be played. That's West Ham versus Manchester City, Manchester United versus Hull City, and Stoke will be facing Everton. And don't forget, tomorrow is the African Cup of Nations semi-finals between Cameroon and Ghana, and Egypt versus Morocco. It promises to be exciting, so you don't want to miss it. Until I come your way again, please drop me a note on the comment section. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are. And I would catch you again. Have a lovely evening.